Happy Friday, friends. As you're getting ready to go this weekend, just a reminder that we're going to celebrate the confirmation of Kyle and Brendan at worship on Sunday. If you want to come, we'd love to have you. If you're not ready to be back in church yet and you're going to feel safer at home, we will record that part of the service and I'll make it available online for you too. So if you're not here or you have other plans, whatnot, and you want to be able to celebrate with these two young men, you can do that as well. Today I'm going to share with you a parable that is in the same vein in my mind. It may not be in yours, and I'll explain why, but it's one of my favorites that bears a good reminder to all of us. So this is in the 18th chapter of Luke, and it's known as the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector, or the sinner and the publican. There's lots of different names for it, but it reads, "He also told this parable to some who trusted themselves that they were righteous and regarded others with contempt." Right then and there, you should kind of be like, oh, two men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee, standing by himself, was praying thusly: "God, I thank you that I am not like other people, thieves and rogues and adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I give 1/10 of all my income." But the tax collector, standing far off, would not even look up to heaven, and was beating his breast, saying, "God, be merciful to me, a sinner." I tell you, this man went down to his home justified rather than the other. For all who exalt themselves will be humbled, but all who humble themselves will be exalted. There's a prayer that is taught. It's often in Greek, etc., Orthodox circles. It's called the Jesus prayer, and it's a breathing prayer where you breathe in and breathe out. And so you breathe in, "Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner." And some people are like, the sin language, I don't want to talk about this. Sin is just another way of saying separation from God. And Jesus goes after the Pharisee, not because they're Pharisees. So it's not that Jesus is being against Pharisees. He's going against their behavior. He's saying, you who are the religious leader, the people who others should be looking to, who should be doing the hard work of modeling the kingdom of God, are the ones who hold yourselves up and think you're better than everyone else. You think that the rules don't apply to you and that everyone should just be proud to be in your presence because you're so wonderful. And Jesus, who dines with sinners, with tax collectors and prostitutes and the like, the people on the fringes and margins that are told that they are not welcome with everyone else, with the good ones. He sits there and says, the guy who walks up in front of God and says, "I'm just not worthy. I've not done what I should. I've broken relationships and trust. I've just not lived up to who you've created me to be." And Jesus, much like with the lost sheep and the coin and the younger brother, the response is the one who can open up with humility to recognize that they're not where they'd like to be is the one who God is most satisfied with. He doesn't say the Pharisee is doomed for all eternity or anything like this. He just says that this humble heart, this recognition that you're the lost, you're the sinner, you're the one with the brokenness, is the person who God finds joy in bringing in. There's a line, and I always think of Richard Reinking when he's Matthew in the Last Supper production saying, he said, I have come, Richard says it, but it's scriptural. I've come not for the healthy, but for the sick, right? This idea that God has come to us as a people, as God's creation, and is less concerned with those who are in a good place than God is concerned with those who are struggling. So I encourage you, as you go into this weekend and think about all the things, what ways might you extend that same love to others who are in need, who don't think that they are worthy or good enough or whatnot? And then how might you find some humility in your own life to recognize that as put together as we all feel like we are all walking and breathing train wrecks most of the time. And by the grace of God, we manage to continue each day. So how can you say, "Lord, I'm a sinner and I don't get it," and mean it and start mending that relationship with the Holy? Have a fantastic weekend, friends. We'll talk to you soon.